First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Blyleven gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding in is Dylan Moore, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team.
Meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show. Kirby Puckett digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The center fielder, Kirby.
Pitch on the way. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Rod Carew. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jake Fraley. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Blyleven into his motion. 1-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That'll fit.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
In now, Jay Buhner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner.
2-2 to count.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One-zero pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
The first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Good.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In is Torrey Hunter. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Kyle Seager as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Blyleven, a Dutch-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball, no strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. So 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 8.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Up next for Minnesota, Kirby Puckett, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. fouled off. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Buhner finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And now, J.P. Crawford, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
0-1 the count. Blyleven has his sign and delivers.
Ball.
And they'll come back with
Two
one in
balls,
the dirt
one
as
strike.
the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So bases are empty with one gone, and up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-2.
1-2. Count.
Pitch
No,
taken
that's low.
several
Ball.
inches below the zone, in fact. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Jake Fraley. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to Killebrew, gets him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So now into the box is
Leading off
Andrelton
for the
Simmons.
Twins.
Struck out in his
The
last trip to
shortstop.
the plate.
Andrelton Simmons.
And now the first pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Next to stand in is Rod Carew. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did.
The
Oh,
first
what a play
baseman,
for
number
the second
3.
out.
Killebrew.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's in. Ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is
Well,
full.
you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Nope,
And
ball
this is
4.
taken low
Take your
for
base.
ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just
Up next
fine
for
with that. I mean,
Minnesota.
it's better to
The
battle
right
a
fielder.
slugger like that to the
Nelson.
end and end up walking him than serving
Cruz.
one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, no strikes.
Killebrew is off of first with 2 away. That's
That
wide,
missed. That's
2-0.
ball.
Outside,
Ball.
3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hee-haw.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now to the plate, Jake Buhner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Blyleven's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
One 0 count. Here it is. First 2
That's the
pitches
ball.
off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hit well towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Fly ball right down the line in left. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2.
Ball out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the
Now
Twins,
it'll be the Minnesota DH,
designated
Corey
hitter,
Hunter. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Digging in next, Josh Donaldson grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Hunter gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Here it comes on 0-2.
Call.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
A swing and a miss on the ball, way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 8.
So the next to bat will be Mitch Garver. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Two and one.
Outside, ball.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Set. Here's the 3-1.
You got a full count.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball
And
four.
awfully
Take your
close
base.
there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll look to settle his guy down.
Byron Buxton.
And now here is Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the plate, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Kirby Puckett. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now the first pitch. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. 2 down, runners at first and second. And then he's quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
Now here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Blyleven pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No balls.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set and the 0-1. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. There is Killebrew. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, here is Edgar Martinez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-0, here it is. Popped him up. Garver has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate now is Andrelton Simmons. Flew out last time up.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Rod Carew,
Yeah.
as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Simmons on at first, nobody out. Off is Simmons. And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger, and that's going to land foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to Target Field right after this. Stepping in once again is Jay Buhner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Kyle Lewis. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to first. Onto the bag with it is Killebrew, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless.
7th-inning stretch.
Now into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in
The
this
right
one.
fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on the way.
Hurt.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Hit hard to the right side. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Torrey Hunter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torrey Hunter. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball one. Popped him up. Martinez over to his left, 2 down.
Now
That's
batting,
exactly
third
what they
baseman,
wanted out of that pitch
Johnson.
up in the zone. They took him up the
Donaldson.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. ready to begin the eighth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A
Ball.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tyler Duffy will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Tom Murphy will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dylan Moore. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's low. That's a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now in the box, J.P. Crawford. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Henniger over at second. Moore at first. One gone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it one ball and one strike. Ball and two strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Next, it'll be Edgar Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-1 pitch. Look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
No, that's it.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The set and the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Casey Sadler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. One and two to the Twins catcher. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Jorge Polanco steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Next, it'll be Kirby Puckett trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Murphy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Randy Dobnak will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Randy Dobnak.
Max Kepler is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner.
Number 19, Jay Buhner.
First delivery to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This is on the ground over to first. Carew showing off his range. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Lewis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's
now
down.
the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. To first. Killebrew fields it cleanly. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Next to dig in, Kyle Seager, who bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2. The pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Two pitches fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in good for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-2. The 2-2. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back, second baseman, Rob Carew.
So next to hit is Rod Carew, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the first baseman, Harlan Killebrew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harlan Killebrew. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The windup and the 1-0.
That's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mitch
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Don't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Peru is there. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. So there's ball four. Well, it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dylan Moore. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next up, J.P. Crawford. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and a strike.
That's the ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Chopped on the ground to first. Killebrews got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now it'll be Nelson Cruz, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
Now
And he
that's
just
the
got it off the
designated
end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Corey Hunter, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Now the 1 and 2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the winning run is across to score.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Minnesota Twins win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Randy Dobnak claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.